Okay, dear Libra. This is for you guys. Excuse me. I've been doing a lot of readings today, and the cards are already pre-shuffled many times right now, but I'm still going at it because I want a nice, clean, clear deck. Uh, I've been reading for friends and family, and it's been going well, so um, I'm doing that thing that people do with YouTube. So I hope you enjoy it. These are just very simple, basic readings, and you can reinterpret them however you want. I will probably focus on just general, and um, if you see a kind of a loving energy there for you, you can interpret it that way. If it looks like it's going that way, I'll start to interpret that way for you too. I don't read reversals. I just read the cards the way they were made and let them tell the story to me the way I hear it. And I'm just going to convey that to you. So Libra, let's see what the cards have for you. Okay? Just so that you know, some people like to see this on the bottom, whatever it is. And in your case right now, it is the Chariot. Now this has been showing up a lot for me recently. I don't know why, but it is. But it's a very strong card of taking charge and being victorious, being a winner, in that you are grabbing the reins of your life here, taking charge of the vehicle of your life. If you think of your body as a vehicle and the life that you're living as communicated and conducted through your body, a lot of that happens with the energy of your heart and your feelings and your emotional drives, your passions, which can be very wild and oscillating at times. And with this card, it's saying that you have achieved supreme mastery at controlling those energies inside you so that you don't skew too far this way or too far that way. If the energies pull too far from this beast here or this beast here, you've got it down. You're going to, when you set off on the journey, you're going to be in the driver's seat and no one's going to mess with you. Alrighty, dear Libra. Excuse me. This is kind of the overall energy. Oh gosh. Wow. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is the card of pure love opening up to you. It's literally the hand of God reaching down and saying, love is here for you if you want it. Then you have to make the decision. Am I going to have it or take it or grab it? Because it's there. And if you don't go with it, that's what happens. So all this little card is saying is that love is there for you. It's there for you. Okay? Where you've come from. Wow. You must have been doing something right. Maybe you've just been living a righteous life and you kind of got your act together and you've been enjoying that and celebrating that with friends, and you deserve it. You've been very, I guess I would say, passionate about what you've been doing, whatever that is in your life. I have no idea, but you will know. And these are your peeps here, over here. There's your home castle, and here's the party palace. Here's the, what do they call it, pagoda or something like that, you know, where people hang out on their decks in their backyard and have their barbecues and their parties and their roasts and their, you know, their caviar and their wine and champagne and all of that. And but it isn't debauchery. This is just a good, wholesome clinking of the glasses, saying, you know what, this is pretty awesome where we are, where we've come from. So where are we now? Well, that's pretty good. Good and solid. You've got your act together when it comes to the worldly matters, or at least you're in the process of making it happen, and you're working really, really, really hard to lock it down. It's like it's kind of like being the energy of a farmer, like a really good farmer who knows what they're doing, and they're not going to rush anything. They know it takes time for things to grow. They know that there's a lot of work involved, and it never really stops. If you've ever been a farmer or worked on a farm, you will know the work never stops. And when it does stop, it's just you taking a break before the next thing begins. And sometimes you get long breaks, depending on what kind of farming, but you got it down. And I'm reading this as your energy. Sometimes the knights or people that are coming into you, maybe somebody is bringing the energy of material and financial stability into your life. But the way I'm looking at it, you've created this and you're making it happen right now. And I don't know who's watching this, if you're younger or older, but if you're really young and you've started a piggy bank or a savings account, that's cool. If you're older and you've got all your finances in order, not only in order, but you're getting them in much better shape, like you've got some big plans for the future, whatever it is, mortgages, college loans and stuff. I'm not saying incur debt, but you're getting your act together when it comes to the money stuff, okay? And that's really good to have that, because there's nothing more scary, almost nothing more scary for people when their financial world goes down the toilet. What's coming up? Okay, now I wasn't expecting this. There's different ways to read it. I've been having such optimistic readings for this month. I keep thinking, like, when is it isn't always awesome all the time, but in this situation, there's a lot of love here, and you've enjoyed a lot of love and good things. But for some reason, you're walking away and leaving something very, very precious behind. Now, I don't know what that is. I can't tell from here, because you've got this coming in. This is available to you right now, this love here. And you might even have the energy of an engagement or some kind of it's more than flirtation. It's more than just going out and having a date with someone you love. It's like you're not talking necessarily marriage, but you're talking about, maybe we should get a little bit more serious here, and let's make it practical. Let's save money for the ring. Let's save money for the engagement. Let's save money for the honeymoon. Let's plan a good solid life together coming up in the future. And that might entail having to walk away from a life that you've already known. Because when you cross a threshold as serious as this, fueled by this, it's almost like you're leaving one world behind. And people who've been married would understand that. It's like when you get married, you are saying bye-bye to one world and hello to another world. And the world that you just said, where you said goodbye, might have been a world that you really kind of liked. You might have really enjoyed being, the party person and single and easygoing and having your pick of the crop and everything like that. But when you get serious, or more serious and solid and locked down, fueled by all this wonderful bounty of love, you might have to give some of that old stuff up and just say goodbye to it. And that's okay. That's maturity. That's growing up. Okay? No big deal. So how do you move forward with all of that? Wow. A battle? Well, you're holding your ground. I don't know what it is. I can't... In order to move forward in a healthy way, what this is telling me is that you've already come a long way, to get to here. And now just out of the skies comes this. And you're realizing pretty quickly that this is going to happen, and you might have to say goodbye to this. It might be a battle inside of yourself, having to say goodbye to the old life. And there might be some serious challenges ahead coming up in the new life. But you're very deeply, passionately committed to what is coming up for you. And you're not going to give up the fight by any means. In fact, there's no one going to take you down. No way. Okay? And all this is saying that a good way to go forward from here is to hold your ground. Okay? You can handle it. Even though you might be kind of wiped out, you can handle it. The energy that's surrounding you, wow, man, you're lucky. This is the Nine of Discs. This is the person who has worked really hard to get what they have, and they're enjoying it. And although it is a little bit solitary, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're lonely. It just means you're kind of in a place where you're thinking, well, it's not you. This is energy that's coming to you. This is like stuff that's coming to you. I don't know. Maybe this is a love reading, Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you got really, really lucky and you're celebrating because you've got a really good mate. You've got a really good partner who really loves you. And it's not just in a romantic way. It's a really good, solid, grounded way that the both of you can enjoy. And there's no hidden agendas here. This is just pure bounty, wealth, appreciation of the fine things in life. And this, I feel, is energy that's coming. This is coming to you. This is coming to you. Or it might be already in your world, but it's now going to become locked down and solidified. So there's a lot from me. I'm just adding now, I would say, be grateful. Be very, very grateful for this, because this is really awesome to have, considering you've got this and you've worked for that and you've built that. And you're going to continue working hard to make it happen, even though you might have to walk away from things that you love. And that might be hard for you to do, but it's going to be really, really worth it. Okay, this is kind of a what if card, like oh no or oh wow. Well, let's just say what if things work out that well and you do take advantage of this and you put all this good stuff together and you figure it out, even the hard part. Then you're left in a situation like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all this bounty? I'll probably have so much that I can share. And I might be receiving more. This is a wonderful card of generosity and sharing and bounty. It's almost like I've got so much. I'm so blessed, and I'm not going to squander it. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to lock it down, formalize it, make it real. And it might be a challenge, but I'm going to do it because I have so much here, and I have so much. I might be in a relationship, for example. Let's just say it's kind of a loving relationship type of reading. I'm going to be in a position where I can share. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to share my wealth, share my bounty, maybe have a family, have kids, and take care of them properly, all that. And I don't want to lose that. The scary thing is that having all this, I don't want to lose that chance. Up ahead. Oh, whoa. Wow. Man, you're lucky. You're freaking lucky. You got the Ace of Pentacles and you got the Ace of Cups in one reading, and they're sitting right next to each other. Look at that. You must have worked very hard because you can't attract this kind of energy, all this kind of love and wealth without having, kind of done your karmic duty. You must have done a lot of hard work in your past lives, being very loving, generous, supportive, and strong to others. Worked hard, worked really, really hard, and you deserve this. And this is like a big fat present coming from heaven, like a big thank you, like, well done. So, wow. And don't be shy. Accept it and take it, because you do that, then you have more bounty to share with others, which is almost like what you're hoping to do anyway. Man, you're lucky. Wow, I wish I had a reading like this. Wow, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. I hope you like this reading. I hope it worked for you, okay? I'm just going to let it sit here for a few moments, just for a few moments, and you can look at it and soak it in and reinterpret it however you want for yourself, okay? Okay, thank you.